Alright, welcome in to a new episode of my pickups here. This is our Zeroween themed pickups. I'll show you guys horror games I picked up recently and a cool sweatshirt that I got as well. So thanks for joining me. Hope you're all enjoying Zeroween thus far and all the spooky vibes and all the content. Thank you all for being a part of this, really. So welcome in. I got some stuff to show you. First up, we got a PS4 game here that everybody raves about. And I've heard it's the best of the Souls-like games, and that is Bloodborne. Got myself a copy of this really cheap game these days to pick up, so I figured why not. I will definitely get around to playing this sometime. One of my brothers, this is one of his favorite games, maybe even his favorite game of all time. So excited to try that one out. I've been digging Liza P. Pretty good game. We got some original Xbox stuff now, including Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yes, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Complete in box. Pretty excited to try this one out. Could be pretty jank, but that's fine. This was an only on Xbox release, as you can see there. I did not realize that, actually. That's cool. We have Evil Dead, A Fistful of Boomstick, which is one I played through on the channel, during Zeroween here. Pretty good game, definitely a recommendation from Game Dungeon Productions. I happened to find this one at a pretty good price at a place. I wasn't even looking for it at the time. It was just there, so I figured why not. It's got a lot of annoying things about it, but overall it's definitely a good game. Definitely something if you're an Evil Dead fan you want to check out and probably play through. There's a lot of kind of interesting spells that you can do. I didn't even try out all the spells either, because there's some I never even end up using, but there's a lot of cool weapons. And it does get pretty hard though to stay alive, because there's a lot of things attacking you, but overall pretty cool game with some really good level themes and stuff like that. It's kind of like sandbox levels. Interesting playthrough there. Another original Xbox game. This is a survival horror, so very excited to try this one out, and that's Cold Fear. I think you're stuck on a ship during a storm, and I don't know, zombies or spirits start coming. I'm not really sure the story of the game. It's an Ubisoft one, but yeah, I'm excited to try this one out. This is one I've been wanting to get for a long time, Cold Fear. Speaking of another game I wanted to get for a long time, here's a PS2 gem that I have been playing on the channel, and that's The Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie's Revenge, the PS2. Wow, this game's amazing so far from what I've played of it. It's just an excellent video game. It's so much better than I thought it could be, because with licensed games you never know. They could be awful, they could be just decent, but this one's been really good. A lot of really cool aspects to it. It's very authentic. If you love the Nightmare Before Christmas movie, this is kind of a continuation of that. But it's so authentic to the music, to the voice acting, the graphics, the art style. It's just it's a Nightmare Before Christmas fan's dream, I'll tell you that. I love that. I would have loved that game as a kid had I known it existed, and I didn't know it existed back then. Alright, now we got some more retro stuff to show you anyways. For the N64, cart only, Nightmare Creatures. I'm a huge fan of Nightmare Creatures too, as a lot of you may know, on the Dreamcast. So having the first game now to play is exciting. I actually used to rent this game back when I was a wee little lad. We used to rent this one every now and then. I never got far in it because I was too young and dumb to know how to play the game, but I enjoyed what I played of it enough to get the second game when I was a little bit older and play that one. So excited to actually try to finish this game now after all these years of renting it and never owning it. And now for two games that were on my bucket list of NES horror games that I wanted for a long time now. It seems like probably a couple years. Was able to get both of them recently. The first one is Ghoul School. Yes, Ghoul School for the NES. Kind of a little bit of an unknown game. Never played it. been wanting to try this game for a long time. Very happy to have this. We're probably going to do it during Zeroween, even maybe by the time this video is out we may have already played some of it, but it is something that we will be playing and check it out. So that's a recent pickup there. And last but not least, this one was pretty pricey, I'm not gonna lie, you know, but I was willing to spend a little bit extra. Well, I didn't spend extra money on this. It's going for around the $65 to $70 mark, so I paid around that range for this game, and that's Nightmare on Elm Street for the NES. Legit. There are like reproduction carts you can get of this for like 25-30 bucks if you want that. This is an authentic cart though, and it's something else I'm really excited to try. I think this game looks great, and obviously I haven't played it, but from the gameplay I've seen, I think it looks pretty fun. I like the Friday the 13th game, and that one's like a lot more cryptic, I think, than this one. This one's a little bit more straightforward. So I'm very excited to try this one. This is one I was prepared to spend a little bit of money on, which is fine. You know, you got to treat yourself, especially to the things that you're passionate about, right? And certainly something I'm going to get a lot out of and just enjoy having in my library to play and to bring to you guys. So there's that. And the last thing I have to show you is an item I got. I actually went to the Oogie Boogie event, the Oogie Boogie's Bash at Disney California Adventure this year. So first time going to California Adventure, my first time going to the Oogie Boogie Bash. So I picked up this really cool Haunted Mansion sweatshirt, hoodie, sorry. See if I can show that in good enough light for you guys. So it says, it's kind of tough to see, it says Foolish Mortal, and it's got the Haunted Mansion like logo right there. With these awesome like colors, like kind of like a ghoulish green and a little bit of like a blue. And then the hood has like a green inside of it. And then the sleeve, which is my favorite part, has the Haunted Mansion logo on there as well, like the classic font. So I love it. It's really, really comfortable. It was on sale. That was my goal to go there, was to get something spooky themed to wear. So I love my hoodies. You guys know I love my hoodies, my jackets. Something I will definitely get a lot of use out of. And excited to have that, and happy I was able to have that experience at all of going to Oogie's Bash. So that was a lot of fun. So that's all I got to show you guys for the horror pickups that I've started collecting some of these a few months back, just because, you know, they're cheaper. Horror games are going to be cheaper during like not the month of October, so that's why it's smarter to start buying them during, you know, September, August, September or something. But they tend to go up in price during October, don't they? Yeah, I should have another pickups video. I do have other stuff I want to show that I picked up kind of recently, but they didn't really fit the horror theme. So I might show that in like a later pickup video, maybe November or something, or December. Maybe I'll just wait till I have like an end of the year pickup thing and share it all at once. I don't know, because I'll accumulate some more stuff. As always, on the hunt, looking for good stuff, looking for fun games to play, add into the collection, and just cool stuff in general. You know, music and stuff, and books, whatever I can find that is cheap and piques my interest. As a huge gaming passion player, I should say, you know, there's never a game that I look at and I'm like, ooh, I mean, at least I should say it's very rarely I find a game where I'm like, yeah, I don't want to try that, or I don't want to play that. Like, I'm willing to try almost anything when it comes to games. Even if it's something it isn't really normally in my wheelhouse, I would at least try to give it a go. So, and you know, this is all passion. You know, it's all passion with these gamings. I'm not collecting games just to collect them. You know, just to say I have, you know, this rare game or this. You know, I'm not looking to resell anything. I'm not a reseller who's trying to like make extra money and sell things at high prices or anything like that. I'm just, you guys know, I'm a gamer at heart. It's one of my passions. So I'm just, you know, trying to acquire what I can, and I encourage you all to do the same about anything that you're passionate about. Go out there and acquire it. See how you can, there's different ways to get things and buy things. And I know some things can be expensive, but you have to keep your eyes open and you keep looking around. You never know what you're gonna see, what deals you might find, and when you might find it. But yeah, definitely keep getting the things that you're passionate about, collecting those things. I encourage that, because it really, for me, it just helps feed that passion, and it just brings it to life more. Having as many CDs and as many games as I do, I'm very grateful for all of them, but I'm always looking to add more in there, because it's something, it's such a passion, it's such a passion. It's all passion, baby. So that's all we need. Gonna drink a little bit of Prime. Gonna leave you guys farewell. Thank you for joining me again. Thanks for watching the pickup videos, the channel in general. I owe you all everything, so thank you. I'll see y'all soon. Hope you have a good rest of your Zero week. Until next time, 0 is the number.